Auntie, you say Jills. Auntie.
Jills.
Auntie.
Jills.
When I say now that's, you say perfection. Now that's.
Perfection.
Now that's.
Perfection.
Woo!
Woo! 2019. Woo!
My name is Jill Enerson, and I am currently the owner of Auntie Jill's, which is a custom cheesecake business. I started this business about 13 years ago. I was going through a divorce, and I thought, what a great way to make some extra money, start a business. So my crew is myself and my 3 daughters. I got a frog. Danny actually found him.
Let me see.
It's a tree frog.
Is he alive?
I don't know. He was hibernating in the plants that Beth had outside, so I just sprayed him
I don't know.
and moistened him. No, trees, they hibernate. He's not stiff. He's cold. So he would be really stiff and dead if he was dead. I think he's alive. He's just hibernating. That's all.
What is that?
It's a tree frog. Danny found him on the carpet when I went home. He's like, look, Jill, there's a frog.
Oh, is he dead?
No, I don't think so. I gotta find a little container for him.
What are you doing? Let me see.
Right here.
Oh, no. He looks dead.
Yeah, he's gonna be cool. I think he's alive. And he's cold, but he's not frigid and dried up. So I think he's still alive. But they hibernate, don't they? Tree frogs. Some of the struggles that I've had with the small business have been getting loans. So what I did is I sold my kitchen table, and I actually started my business with selling my kitchen table for $600. And we started out at the farmer's market at Hilldale as a test market, and we took some of the leftover cheesecakes we had that day over to Metcalf's at Hilldale, and 10 minutes later I got a call from Jim Meyer. I'll never forget it. And he said, I can't believe I'm saying this to you, Jill, but we love your product. How soon can you get in? I said, Jim, I'll be down tomorrow to talk about the details with you. And we've been in Metcalf's for 11 years now. One of the other struggles that I had was finding a commercial kitchen. I started out making these at Scott's Pastry, and when the owner decided to sell the business, I lost that kitchen. So I really had to scurry and find one. I thought I had a few that were willing to work with me, and when it came down to it, they pulled out. So finally, I was able to use my church kitchen where we do a Wednesday night church dinner, my daughters and I, and they were kind enough to let me in there. The clients that we currently have are the Java Cat, which is a nice coffee house on Monona Drive, and we make cookies and scones for them, and that is a weekly standing order. Metcalf's, we typically make cheesecakes only. We did do some cheesecakes on a stick for them as a summer product, and the Waypoint takes whole cheesecakes and they cut them and sell them there. like a horse when I was little because I had knobby knees. Oh, it was such entertainment. I know. It's fine.
I'm trying to think I better keep one and try one myself.
Why?
Make sure they're of quality.
All right, we'll wait for this bus. Oh, good. You don't mind being said, do you? I assume the documentary.
You've filmed me before.
That's
so.
right. How awesome. Okay, so we just had some. I've got like 1,000 pieces, and we're just getting rid of them. So, do you have freezer space?
We do, most likely.
Okay, and I have tons more where this came from if you run out.
There was.
Our greatest accomplishment, I'd have to say, was a Taste of Madison this last year, 2019. We took first place, home-style dessert. Not bad for our first time being there.
We won first place for homestyle dessert.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so exciting!
It's posted. It's posted.
Where?
On the Taste site.
Oh my god, I need to find that right now.
All right, people, we're here. We're setting up for the Taste of Madison again. We're going to sell out today. Better hurry up and get down here. Where do I even begin to talk about how I fit this all in a day? Sometimes I amaze myself. School starts at 8 in the morning and goes till 4. Before that happens, I get up and I work out in the morning because I feel I have to have that workout. I got to have that stress relief. I teach yoga 3 days a week at school for half an hour before we begin school. And at my school job, I work with students with disabilities. And let me tell you, that's not always easy. A lot of these students I work with are one-on-one, and they have needs. By the end of the day, it is emotionally taxing. And right from there, I've got 5 minutes to drive from school right into the church dinner. And then, not only that, now I'm running a crew of kids over there, my own children who help me prep on Tuesday night. And they have been doing this, the twins have been doing it since they were in 4th grade. And Ariana, my oldest, was helping me since she was in the 9th grade. And you might ask, what are you adding one more thing to your plate for? Good question, I'm glad you asked. I am going to be a tech ed teacher. I feel it is a field that I will excel in. I love woodworking. I don't mind welding. It's not my favorite. Woodworking is. And I have a knack for it. I have a skill for it. And doing the online work is proved to be challenging. How this affects me and the family, I think it gives the girls good work ethic, perseverance. They've seen me have the door shut on me several times to potential clients. I've been in a restaurant, then yanked out, not told, whatever. And so the perseverance of that, and I keep going. And that's really important. Kids aren't taught that in school. And what made me realize also was somebody at the church mentioned how nice it was to see a family working together. And I guess I kind of take that for granted because I expect that. That's what you do when you're in a family. You help each other, you support one another. My intentions were to leave a legacy for my girls so that they wouldn't have to go through a financial struggle like I did. And that, as a mom, not being able to give your kids what they want or sometimes what they need has been a real challenge. What I would say to myself 11 years ago, starting Auntie Jill's, is don't give up, which I didn't. Persevere, which I did. And keep your family close because they're the most important ones. And they're the ones that are going to stick by you no matter what.
Why?
Stop filming!
Why?
Fucking A! I told you why. Planning on putting it up on YouTube. Tonight!
Mom!
Here's Auntie Jill! Hey guys, we'll see you at the Taste of Madison. We can't wait to see what you think. Woo!
Auntie Jill!